Good afternoon. I've chosen a very brief passage from the Gods, 1872, and a somewhat longer excerpt from Thomas Paine, 1870. Thank you. Mental phenomena are considered more complicated than those of matter, consequently more mysterious. Being more mysterious, they are believed to be better proof of the existence of a God. Now keep in mind, no one infers a God from the known, from the simple, or from the understood. A God is inferred from the complex, from the unknown, and from the incomprehensible. In other words, our ignorance is God. What we know is science. The people perish for the lack of knowledge. Education, nothing but scientific education can benefit mankind. We must find out the laws of nature and conform to them. We need free bodies and free minds, freedom to labor and freedom of thought, chainless hands and fetterless brains. Free labor will give us wealth. Free thought will give us truth. We need people with moral courage to speak and write their real thoughts, to stand by their convictions, even to the very death. Consider for a moment the true meaning of virtue. Virtue is a subordination of the passions to the intellect. It is to act in accordance with your highest convictions. Virtue does not consist in believing, but in doing. This is the sublime truth that the infidels in all ages have uttered. They have handed the torch from one to the other through all the years that have fled. Upon the altar of reason, they have kept the sacred fire, and through the long midnight of faith, they fed the divine flame. Infidelity is liberty. All religion is slavery. In every creed, man is the slave of God. Woman is the slave of man. And the sweet children are the slaves of all. We who do not believe do not want creeds. We want knowledge. We want happiness. Yet the church tells us that we have accomplished nothing, that we are simply destroyers tearing down without building again. I ask each of you, honor bright, is it nothing to free the mind? Is it nothing to civilize mankind? Is it nothing to fill the world with light, with discovery, with science? Is it nothing to dignify humanity and exalt the intellect? Is it really nothing? Is it nothing to grope your way into the dreary prisons, into the damp and dropping dungeons, the dark and silent cells of superstition, where the souls of human beings are chained to floors of stone? Is it nothing to greet them like a ray of light, like the song of a bird, the murmur of a stream? To see the dull eyes open, growing slowly bright? To feel yourself grasped by shrunken, unused hands, and then hear yourself thanked by a strange and hollow voice? Is it nothing to conduct these souls gradually into the blessed light of day, to let them see again the happy fields, the sweet green earth, and hear the everlasting music of the waves? Is it really nothing to make humankind wipe the dust from their swollen knees, the tears from their blanched and furrowed cheeks? Tell me honestly, is it a small thing to relieve the heavens of an insatiate monster and write upon the eternal dome, glittering with stars, the grand word, freedom? Is it a small thing to quench the flames of hell with the holy tears of pity? To unbind the martyr from the stake, break all the chains, put out the fires of civil war, or to stay the sword of the fanatic while tearing the bloody hands of the church from the white throat of science? Let us be truthful. Is it a small thing to make people truly free, to destroy the dogmas of ignorance, prejudice, and power, to destroy the poisonous fables of superstition, and drive from the face of the earth the fiend of fear. Among the infidels, we find Thomas Paine, one of the intellectual heroes, one of the men to whom we are indebted. He associated his name forever with the great republic. And as long as free government exists, he will be remembered, admired, and honored. At the age of 73, death touched his tired heart. He died in the land his genius defended, under the flag he gave to the skies. Slander cannot touch him now. Hatred cannot reach him more. He sleeps in the sanctuary of the tomb beneath the quiet of the stars. A few more years, a few more brave people, a few more rays of light, and mankind will venerate the memory of him who says, any system of religion that shocks the mind of a child cannot be a true system. The world is my country. To do good is my religion. Thank you.